Hudson County is one of the best places in New Jersey to experience Latin American culture, especially through food. Showcase 3 restaurants that represent the history. Our first stop is in El Carretero 48. This restaurant is especially known for its Colombian baked goods and traditional homemade dishes. On their menu, you'll find Colombian foods like sancocho de carne, sancocho de cola, bandeja paisa con carne, empanadas con ají. They offer budín de pan, which is a traditional Colombian bread pudding. Next, we have Las Americas Cafe. This spot is known for its authentic Cuban food, generous portions, and classic comfort food. Some of the most popular items include café con leche and Cuban coffee, pan tostada con mantequilla, which is buttered toasted bread. Las Americas Cafe reflects Union City's strong Cuban heritage, which is why the area is often called Little Havana on the Hudson. Last, my personal favorite is Noche de Colombia. This restaurant focuses 100% on authentic Colombian cuisine. Their menu includes bandeja paisa, montaditos con churrasco, arepa con pollo, arepa desmechada, agua de panela, hot chocolate or coffee, pan de queso, pan de bono. Latin American restaurants can be found throughout Hudson County, but in Union City it stands out. About 81% of Union City's population is Latino, and the city has been a center for Cuban, Colombian, and other Latin American communities. These restaurants aren't just business, they are gathering places, cultural anchors, and symbols of migration identity. To better understand what these restaurants mean to the local community, I'm going to talk to a local resident and ask them what Latin American food and culture in Union City means to them. Have you always lived in New Jersey?
No.
Where did you live before?
I lived in New York and in Pennsylvania.
Where was the first place you moved to in New Jersey?
The first place I moved to in New Jersey was West New York.
Okay. Was that alone or with your family?
That was with my family. No, the first place, I was actually born in New Jersey. The first place I lived in was Hoboken.
Tell us a bit about your family. Where do they live now?
Well, my mom is passed, but my father lives in Dominican Republic. And the rest of my family is here in New Jersey, in Union City.
Okay. Did they always live in New Jersey?
Yes.
Okay. Who was the first in your family to come to the U.S.?
First one to come to the U.S. was my mother when she was a little girl.
Where did they go, and why exactly did they go? How did they get here? Why exactly?
My grandfather was here first, and then he got a visa for my mother when she was a teenager, and they lived in New York.
Okay. To your best of knowledge, how did they choose the community they lived in?
I think they chose it because it was a Dominican community.
Okay.
And back then, all the communities in New York were like, how can I say it? White people lived with white people. It was more segregated.
Yeah.
So they went into the Spanish neighborhood. I think it might have been more affordable for them too.
Shifting more to your to focus with your relationship with food. Do you have a favorite restaurant?
Yes, it's Juana's restaurant in Union City.
What does food mean to you?
Food is nutrition, but it's also very cultural. As a Dominican, we grew up eating different flavored foods, but food was very important. Even if you were poor, you still had pretty much a big plate of food or something.
Okay. What did you usually eat when you were in Juana's?
Oh my God. When I go to Juana's, usually I have it's the fried chicken bits with fried plantains. And I don't really eat fried foods, but wow, it's amazing.
Okay. Does this restaurant remind you of home?
Yes.
Think of like the tastes or the smells. Like, what does it remind you of? Like, you know?
It reminds me of Dominican Republic, to tell you the truth.
Okay. How often do you go to this restaurant?
I would say twice a month.
Twice a month, okay. How do you feel when you go?
Oh my God. When I go, I know that I'm gonna have some awesome food. So I get excited when I go.
Do you talk to the people there?
Yes.
Can you remember the first time you went?
The first time I went, we had dinner after my mother's funeral.
Tell us a little bit about your cooking at home. What meals like in your home? Like together or apart? And who usually cooks?
Usually I'm the one that cooks, and I like cooking different foods so that we don't get bored of the food.
Okay.
Whether it be Hispanic, American, Black people,
Is there a special recipe or something that has been passed down?
Yes, a certain tea when we're sick.
Where do you usually go to buy the ingredients to your food?
Usually a Spanish supermarket.
Okay.
They have all the spices that I need.
Do you have a hard time finding certain ingredients for a dish or for other favorite dishes?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I can't find the little sweet peppers.
What do you do when that happens? Like you're not
I
able to find them?
substitute it for other peppers.
You substitute it? Okay. Is there anything else that comes to mind when we talk about food?
Yes. As Hispanics, we're very big on fruit. Not only eating the fruit, but we're very big on fruit juices. So we make a lot of different fruit juices with exotic fruits that are tropical.
Like what fruits?
Papaya, passion fruit, guanabana, mamey.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
After talking to a local resident, I learned a lot about how easy it is for people to access Latin American food here in Union City. Throughout the city, you can find restaurants representing almost every Latin American country within just a few blocks of each other. Union City is very bilingual. In some places, English and Spanish are used interchangeably, and in others, you might even need to speak Spanish to fully get around. But overall, it creates a welcoming environment that reflects the culture and identity of the community. Union City isn't just a place to eat, it's a place where Latin American foodways, traditions, and culture are actively lived and shared. For anyone looking to experience authentic Latino cuisine and culture inside Hudson County, I recommend Union City. This city is one of the best places to do it.